YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, man. Welcome. If you new, be sure to hit that subscribe button, man. Like this video up, comment down below. Let me know that you new, and if you old, as always, appreciate you, man. Welcome back. As y'all can see by that title and that thumbnail, man, we back. We got another one of them ones, another one of them bangers. And to kick this off, I'm just going there with my comb, sectioning that hair where it's naturally parted at from the last cut. And I'm using my clips just to clip away any hair that I don't want, just to keep my canvas clean so that I have a good working space. And across the back, I have to make sections with my comb, just parting it to keep it neat. And I'm about to go in and do a medium skin fade, is what he requested. So that's what we about to do. I'm going in right now with my 3-guard close, debulking just against the grain, just so that I can lay everything down without taking it too low at first. Sometimes I take these steps just to ensure that I'm being completely efficient. I don't want to run up into a cowlick or anything that may affect the hair growth and cause me to take the hair too low. So I'm gonna just play this safe right here, being mindful that everybody has a different hair growth. And so I'm going, making sure that I'm hitting every hair against the grain to be exactly at that length that I'm looking for. This doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm also trying to keep my canvas as clean as possible, just so that I can ensure a clean workspace to initially provide a clean fade. Being sure to comb away any extra loose hairs that's already been cut off, just so that I can keep my canvas as clean as possible, seeing what I need to cut and what's already cut. Now my client was in his phone the whole cut, but throughout the video, as you can tell, you'll see me adjust his head just so that I can get the exact angle I'm looking for with the clipper, just so I can ensure that this haircut comes out the best. And as barbers, we have to be able to control the haircut in order to get the best product. As you can see, I'm going in with my lever close with my Instinct X, just to set in that bald guideline, keeping it clean as possible. Being sure to take my time because there's no rush. These haircuts on kids could take 30 minutes if you're being efficient. And sometimes rushing, you could actually run up on mistakes, like taking something too high or taking off too much hair in one spot. I'm going in now with my lever all the way open, setting in that next guideline. Typically I go all the way around the head when I'm fading, but for the recording purposes, I'm just doing one side. Like I said, I gotta keep adjusting his head because I want to be able to maintain my ergonomics so that I'm not hurting my back or anything, leaning, trying to keep him in position, but I'm just trying to make sure that I keep his head upright so that I can have the cleanest fade possible. Because I'm sure he's not doing it on purpose, but I gotta be able to control the haircut and make sure that everything is where it needs to be. And by doing that, I'm sure clients don't mind you adjusting their head. I'm going in my 1-guard closed, setting in that next guideline, and I'm going up about a whole inch just to give myself gradients within this fade. I want to stretch out my panels when I do my guidelines. Switched into my 1/2 guard, and I'm halfway here in the middle of that guideline, just cleaning up anything that I can until I close the lever all the way and fully take out that line. close here, just knocking at that bottom line that I'm seeing. I'm seeing a little bit of darkness, and so I just want to make sure that everything is clean. So I'm playing with the lever, just making sure, brushing off any extra loose hairs, and I'm going in with my 1.5 guard closed here to finish off the top of this fade and get all of that bulk at the top that you see, creating a smooth transition. Sometimes I like to hold the hair out of place. Whatever utensil or tool or implement that I'm using, I take and hold the hair at the top out of place because we don't want to cut into the actual hairstyle. And I'm just staying focused. I'm locked in, taking my time. Going in my 1 guard halfway here, and I start off halfway just so that I can get an idea of what this 1 guard would do to his hair, to his hair specifically, excuse me. And then I may open it up if I need to, or I may close it if I need to, but I start off halfway just to be safe. And as you can see, I'm lightening up any dark spots that I can get out with that halfway position, and then eventually I'll open it up as needed. With kids, I've noticed you gotta kind of have your system in place and just go ahead and get it done, get it out the way, because kids do get irritated by sitting in the chair too long. You don't want kids in the chair for way too long because they start getting annoyed or uncomfortable, and then you just run the risk of not having a good ending product because you can't necessarily cut a moving target the whole time. So you want to stick to your process and stick it out, making sure that you are being efficient with your cuts, but also being mindful of the time that you have. And I'm going in with maybe my 2 guard closed here just to get any extra bulk that may be at the top of this, just to ensure that I'm getting this fade as smooth as possible. So I'm locked in, man. 2025 is my year. I'm going to the other side here, just doing the same thing. While I have the guard on, I'm just trying to make sure that I get all the use out of it while I still have it on until I go to the next one. Adjusting his head, and I'm focused. Slowly but surely, you see it's coming together. We on another side. We going in, lever close. Doing the same thing on this side. Being mindful to stay right up under that C cup, just so that I can have a sharp C cup, a dark C cup when it is time to line them up. I'm focused. I start low with my guideline just so that I can bring it up as needed. And as you can see, I did switch my clippers because me cutting that whole side, it got my clippers hot, and I test my clippers on my wrist periodically throughout the haircut just so that I can see if it's running hot. And I don't want to put my hot blade on someone's skin. I feel that's uncomfortable. It would be uncomfortable, and so I just switch out my clippers. So I'm going in my masters here, lever open, and then I'm halfway, and then I'm closed, just blending out that first guideline. One guard closed here, going up about a whole inch. Staying focused throughout that fade, being mindful of any indents or any extra pieces on the client's head that I have to be mindful of, just to ensure that everything comes out as smooth as possible. blend everything together in the back here, and I'm adjusting his head just to see how that darkness may look if he was to have his head up. And I'm putting the seat down just so that I can get another angle, another perspective, different view. And I turn the chair periodically just to see the fade from a completely different angle. Being sure to make sure that everything appears as smooth as possible, no matter how the client turns their head. Repeating the same steps, going in as you can see with my 1.5 guard. Debulking anything. I already went in with the 2 guard close, and I'm coming in with the 1.5 guard here. And from there, I'll go in with the 1 halfway, and I'll see what I can do with the dark spots. If you have not already liked this video, man, I'm trying to tell you, 2025 is mine, man. We're gonna thrive to be great. We're gonna thrive to keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing in the industry. I'm gonna keep pushing these videos out for y'all. Everything is going to the top. If you already have subscribed, I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, you might want to, just so you could be notified when the next one drops. I'm in that bag, I'm in my mode. It's grind time. We taking over. I feel good. You gotta be able to understand that things are gonna come in your way, but no matter what it takes, you have to stay focused, maintain your focus, and keep putting up them shots. Everybody's not gonna be with you. Everybody's not gonna want to see you win. I'm going in doing a lineup with my Coco trimmers, and for his haircut, I wanted to start off with the C cuts just so that I could get a definition before I put the actual line. And I just wanted to see how I could go in with these C cuts that match his facial shape, because everybody's hairline is not the same. He watching me work. He feeling the difference. He already know he's a changed man. And I like to turn my client to the mirror so they can see what I'm doing, just because, like, there's no secret. And if you need me to change anything, or you see anything you don't want, or you whatever it is, I want you to let me know before I finish the haircut, because that's why a client consultation is important. I want to know exactly what my client wants. And as you can see, he wouldn't let me get the 360, but I did take some pictures, and this is how he left. Appreciate y'all if y'all made it to the end of this video.